Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos has scored. Toni Kroos may have just hammered Germany into the
last window of opportunity for Germany to earn a victory. Kroos will go for it and score! They find a way to win. Inspirational moment from Toni Kroos.
Forget the flashy goals and dazzling dribbles. Nicknamed the German sniper, Toni Kroos ruled the midfield with laser-like passes and a tactical mind that seemed to predict the future. So how good was prime Toni Kroos, and how did a player who seemingly operated in the shadows become such a legend? Toni Kroos was born on January 4th, 1990 in Greifswald, Germany. Unlike his peers, his passion wasn't for playground antics, but for the perfect football pass. He joined his local club, Greifswalder SC, quickly displaying a talent that transcended his years. In fact, young Toni was so good that his classmates used to force him to play barefoot just to give them a chance. News of his talent spread quick, and he was soon scouted by the prestigious youth academy of Hansa Rostock. It was here that Kroos's relentless work ethic truly began to shine. He pushed himself to the limit, even skipping schoolwork in order to focus on his training. While some may call this a gamble, it would be one that paid off in spectacular fashion, as Bayern Munich soon secured the young maestro for their youth setup. At Bayern, Kroos shot up through the ranks like a rocket. His impressive performances earned him a call-up to the German U17 team, where he continued to excel, winning the Golden Ball for being the best player at the 2007 U17 World Cup. At this point, the Kaiser himself, Franz Beckenbauer, knew that the midfielder was heading places. "You have to keep an eye on number 10. It will be a big one, you'll see," Beckenbauer told Gerd Müller. On September 26, 2007, at the tender age of 17 years and 265 days, Kroos made an unforgettable debut for Bayern Munich senior team and became the youngest player ever to represent them in a professional match. He came on as a substitute against Energie Cottbus, and within just 18 minutes, he assisted Miroslav Klose twice as the team won 5-0. His impressive debuts continued. In his first UEFA Cup match, he came off the bench in the 81st minute and stole the show. In the dying moments of the game, he set up another goal for Klose and then topped it all off by scoring the dramatic winner himself. The goal was also his first for Bayern, and it sealed a crucial victory away to Red Star Belgrade. By the end of his first season at Bayern, he had made a total of 20 appearances for the club. While everything seemed like a bed of roses at this point, Kroos soon realised that he wasn't getting enough playing time at Bayern Munich and decided to move on loan to Bayer Leverkusen for more experience. In his first 6 months at Leverkusen, he only made 13 appearances for the club and scored just once. This relatively dull spell also led to his shocking omission from Germany's 2009 U21 European Championship winning squad. However, the following season saw him blossom into a regular starter in nearly every Leverkusen match. December and January were particularly explosive for Kroos. He went on fire, scoring 5 goals and assisting 4 times in a 5-game stretch, earning him Player of the Month honours twice in a row. This culminated in a stellar season for a total of 9 goals and 12 assists in 33 matches. This time, Kroos's brilliance did not go unnoticed, and he got his first call-up to the German national team. He made his debut in a friendly match against Argentina, and was even selected for the World Cup squad that summer in South Africa. Although he didn't start any games, he did come on as a substitute in a few matches, including the quarter-final against Argentina and the semi-final against Spain. Kroos was back in Bayern in 2010 after his loan to Leverkusen. When asked about his first team chances in Bayern, he responded, "I want to play as much as possible." This hunger for playing time translated into immediate action. He hit the ground running with a goal in his debut cup game and quickly established himself as a regular starter across all competitions. By the end of the season, he had racked up 37 appearances and cemented himself as a key player for Bayern. The following season saw Kroos form a formidable midfield partnership with the legendary Bastian Schweinsteiger. Together, they orchestrated Bayern's midfield, with Kroos featuring in a staggering 51 matches. Their dominance ended in a heart-wrenching loss to Chelsea on penalties in the 2011-2012 Champions League final. This setback, however, only fueled Bayern's hunger for ultimate glory. The 2012-2013 season was a story of pure dominance for Bayern Munich, and Kroos played a vital role in their historic treble. He announced his intentions early on, scoring 3 goals in the first 4 Bundesliga matches and even adding his first Champions League goal. This momentum propelled Bayern to an unstoppable force, and they conquered all before them, lifting the Champions League, the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal trophies. Toni Kroos had officially arrived, not just as a talented youngster, but as a champion. Then came the 2014 World Cup, where he received a well-deserved call-up to represent Germany in the tournament. Toni Kroos played a starring role in Germany's 2014 World Cup victory. He racked up an impressive 2 goals and 4 assists throughout the tournament, including a crucial free kick that set up the winning goal in the quarter-final against France. His pinpoint passing earned him the name Garçom, meaning waiter, from Brazilian fans, and this wasn't just fan appreciation. The Castrol Performance Index ranked him as the best player of the tournament with a remarkable rating of 9.79. After the World Cup, the same old story unfolded. A young prodigy explodes onto the scene, and Real Madrid, the footballing equivalent of a shark smelling blood, were ready to strike. This aligned perfectly with Kroos' discontent at Bayern. Despite being happy in Munich, Kroos decided to leave because he felt undervalued. In a meeting with the Bayern president, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, Kroos was denied a wage increase, being told, "We won't pay you any more than 10 million euros because you are not world class." Those words hurt the midfielder's pride, which ultimately planted the seeds for his departure. Kroos' move to the Spanish Giants in 2014 was a game changer for both him and the club. He joined Real for a reported 25 million euros in a 6-year deal, and quickly established himself as their midfield maestro. Despite not relying on blistering pace, he possessed a unique trickery, a clever touch and run that allowed him to escape pressure and create space for himself and his teammates to make something happen. Kroos hit the ground running in both La Liga and Champions League, making a huge impact right away. His precise passing, ability to escape pressure, and driving runs forward perfectly complemented manager Carlo Ancelotti's tactics. With James Rodriguez also joining the team, Kroos formed a dream midfield trio with James Rodriguez and Luka Modric at Real Madrid. Their teamwork was electric, powering the team to an incredible 22-game winning streak in the latter part of the year. In his debut season at Madrid, he amassed a staggering 55 appearances, culminating in Champions League and Super Cup victories. His stellar performances also earned him a coveted spot on both the FIF Pro, World 11 and the UEFA Team of the Year, cementing his status as a global midfield maestro. The arrival of Zinedine Zidane as manager at Real Madrid only solidified Kroos' importance. Zidane, a legend himself, clearly recognised Kroos' talent. He made Kroos a cornerstone of the team, even going so far as to laud his transfer as one of the most crucial in the club's history. This trust was rewarded with a contract extension stretching until 2022. The 2016-2017 season witnessed Kroos rise to even greater heights. He clocked the most minutes under Zidane, anchoring the midfield and propelling Real Madrid to a historic La Liga and Champions League double. This Champions League win was extra special for Kroos as he became the first German player to ever win the trophy 3 times. Kroos' exceptional vision, passing and ability to control the game's tempo continued to be a cornerstone of Real Madrid's success throughout his time at Madrid. His most recent memorable moment was his visionary assist to Vinicius Jr. in the Champions League semi-final against his former club Bayern Munich, which showcased his playmaking abilities and football intelligence. His trophy cabinet speaks volumes: 6 FIFA Club World Cups, 3 UEFA Super Cups, 4 La Liga titles, 4 Champions League titles, and 4 Spanish Super Cups, with Bundesliga titles as well. On May 21st, 2024, Kroos announced that he would retire from club and international football after Euro 2024. This news sparked an outpouring of emotions from fans and teammates, including a heartfelt message from former teammate Cristiano Ronaldo. "Thanks for everything, Toni. It was an honour to share the pitch with you." But before he hangs up his boots, Kroos has one final challenge: a Champions League final against Dortmund. A potential 5th Champions League trophy would be a glorious farewell before he focuses on the 2024 Euros. And that's all, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with more football content just like this. And as always, see you next time.